Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV. I am playing Brandenburg, and we're going for a Prussian achievement. We have sieged down the entirety of Pomerania, and now we're about to go smack Friesland with our not-so-great Brandenburgian army, which at some point will be the Great Prussian Army with its plus 50% combat ability, because we're going to take all the ideas that will give us all the good things. Yes, we're probably going to siege back Altmark. Would be a good idea, and then run all the way over to Friesland to smack them. Just a tad. We'll let Saxony deal with his own land. I am actually regretting calling Saxony into this war. And there is our next tech. We can now take Military Tech 5. That is amazing. We are now ahead of time, and we have better troopage. Sweet. Let's go Galaglass Infantry for now. Yep, there it is. Let us wait for now. Combine all the troopage. And let's go and... Can we smack? No, we can't. Maybe we can. I don't know. We are at war, and the Emperor is at war as well currently, so we should be able to get all of their stuff. Or not, because Cheaty McCheaty AI is hiding behind a fort. We got the Altmark fort back. Like, I don't know why we're not allowed to... Maybe we have to be allied with the Emperor when he's at war to be able to move across the entirety of the HRE. Okay. Fine, let us go and siege back... Oh, wait, Thuringen is currently... That's why we can't move past that fort. Right. That makes all the sense in the world. They won't currently accept a peace deal yet? Nope, because it is more than we have with them. Kill! But that ticking war score, because we do have Kolberg. Currently going up. So we can get 16.2, which I guess we should be able to get. Purely because reasons? Oh dear. It's only 902. But we need a wall reach to be able to siege that down. And... Alrighty then. Let's see. We can get more claims on Bohemia, who has actually integrated Silesia, finally. Can we please? No? Can we? It's not 25 yet. Okay, that sucks. Alright, we'll deal with that later. And they're allied with the Teutons, which makes fighting the Teutonic Order just a tad harder. Unless, of course, they somehow horribly fail to call them in on that particular war. Would be nice. Would be very, very nice. We don't currently need Saxony, so you can just go away. Aw, he's taking our... He's taking our guy with him. No! Danzig, what are you doing? Where are you going? Come back! He's being supportive, though. So I guess he's just sitting... Yeah, he's sitting in the other province, just doing a thing. Can't fall. Nah, water shortage, come on. Magdeburg has insulted us. Alright, so it looks like the next war we're going to be against him for that humiliate. We will take everything from them. We will take all their pride. We will pull their pants around their ankles and laugh at their love hearts. Ah, that's not fair. I suppose we got the stability for free. Fine. Great. That's fantastic. All right, I'm going to bump that. I'm going to spend 100 of my admin to bump that so that we don't have to deal with some of the stuff. Noble rebels, huh? What do they want? Increased privileges. Okay, I'm going to say no. We already have more than enough problems. Alright, the Teutonic Order's spy size has dropped. Is that coming down? Hopefully that ticks down. It's mostly the war exhaustion and some of that separatism. Once that separatism goes... 82. Wow. Okay. That might be a while. I think we might just have to take some more land and actually give it over to a... And that's another loan. Lovely. CBs are expiring. Magdeburg, diplomatic insult. Let's go and smack you. You are actually at low discipline and morale, rather. Ta-da! Schmeck. Alright, and let's go sit back on Altmark's territory. Can we piece you out for just, like, a white piece, maybe? Can we have a white piece? No, we can't have a white piece. Why can't we have a white piece? Give me white piece. But we can take all the things. So I guess we can take... We can take a whole 12 ducats. A whole 16 ducats. Let's take the whole 16 ducats. We need all the money we can get. There we go. There's the piece. I'll just flick through it. So we lost 4,000. They lost it. And they lost that much. Altogether is that. Pomerania lost the most there. There you go. You want to pause the video? So, efficient integration. Sweet. We've lost the humiliate. And that is our power projection there. Yes. All right. We've given Rostock back to Mecklenburg. Yada yada, 16 ducats. We get 11. We gain 43 power projection. Done. And then I guess we give this over to our guy. You can have... We can grant them... Let's not grant them a core or a claim. Let's actually grant them... Stolp for now. And Königsberg, sorry, Kolberg rather, so we don't have to deal with that stuff. Alright, and we'll just sit there and we'll core Stralsund instead. Nice. Alright, let's go sit up on Stralsund and they can deal with all of that. Next mission. Let's go this way. Yes, I know, we have a thing against them. Alright, and we'll sit there. We're currently making money, and I do believe that is because... Why is that? We are making stuff off war reps. That is where the majority of that is going. And now we're losing money again. Alright, let's drop that to the point where we're actually making a little bit. Yeah. 16 seems like it might be enough. Munster wants that. Mecklenburg, I think, should like us a little bit better now. Yes. Because we have given them back their provinces. The aggressive expansion is kind of crappy. Nothing from the Emperor. Why is that? The Emperor is doing things. Lots of things. Let's go and improve with him. Alrighty then. That extra prestige is kind of nice. It's ticking down though. And there it is. What does he want? He wants Stralsund, which I'm going to say no. I want to say no. Yeah, we're going to say no. Sorry. And you're hostile towards us, which is kind of sucky. But we are now going to improve opinions, improve relations with you. I think we may have made a bit of a mistake there. Oh, well. Other things that we can have happen is not much. I don't really want to annoy any of my other estates currently. That'll be fine. Alright. Provincial unrest. Yes, obviously. They have 11k and that's there as well. So here's hoping that maybe we can get some stuff off them. The aristocratic coup is ticking down at -1 per month. Nice. Always good to see. Manpower reserves need to recover. What does that need to come back to? It needs to come back to at least 90%. Oh, that's not fair. Alright, let's drop our army maintenance down to all the way. These guys are doing none. Alright, so that comes down a little bit because it's not a core, but then we will make it a core, so that'll be a thing for us. Nice. Let's check out the states and territories. Alright, we're only missing one more from the Uckermark thing. We've got 2 here. 1 there. We need these 3 here. I guess we could go to war again, but we'd fail the mission. So I guess we're going to sit at peace for a while. Boring. It will have to do for now, though. Yeah, we need to get that inflation guy. I'm going to see and look which one of our estates actually gives that and maybe ask them for a person. Alright, needs to be at 40 or higher. So we'll probably like maybe grant them charters and then gain a minister or something. I think it is the burghers that give you that guy. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, so the bonus is we actually have a decent amount of power projection, which is pretty darn good, I have to say. Positive income for the first time since, well, we started, really. Alrighty then. And now I guess it's just a waiting game. So we'll bump that up to speed 4, and we'll let the game run for a bit. We need 111 ducats so you start actually generating some proper income there. Alrighty then. Just gonna keep saying that, I think. We've kicked the Teutons out. That's great. And let's go and fabricate some more on... No, we can't. Go. Can we get anything on you? No. No. Alright, so here. Before we do that, do we have any guys we can send an insult at? Nope, we've already insulted you. And you're at war, despite the fact we have a truce with you. Interesting. That's fine by me. And we'll take Magdeburg. Fine, cash for loyalty. There we go. And there's that loan. 3 loans now. We're not going to be able to repay them at any point. Do we experiment with taking this and repaying one of them? We'd repay the first one. The interest is piling up. Or maybe we get them to forgive usury. And that is the philosopher gone, so we're no longer getting that extra prestige. Which one is it? It's not the tax, it's the usury. Here, forgive usury. We need 50 papal influence. Ah. And there's that. We kept that. At least now those buildings are cheaper. Yeah. Or not. No, that would be the heir. Our heir died. So no, our buildings are not cheaper. They are still expensive. Quite expensive. 111 ducats. Wow. I mean, at this point, when are we ever going to have anything like that? Stability cost, production efficiency. Nothing fantastic here. Yeah, and there's nothing here either. Recall you. Okay, we've re-elected him. That's fine. No diplomats to send. Let's ask him for the royal marriage. He says yes. And negative 15 opinion. 15 reasons. Wow, okay. Fine, be that way. We do have some more force limit available to us. Currently at about 50% of our manpower. Yeah. Pretty darn good. We have 9 whole papal influence. How much are we generating? We are generating 0.5. Because they like us, essentially. The next mission is that. Alright, and they want the alliance. Yay! Sweet! That is kind of all kinds of fantastic. Let's offer them military access because that actually increases their opinion of us. There we go. Cool, and we can finish improving with them. All right. I do believe the next mission we're going to take is to improve with the Pope, or the Papal State, rather. But for the time being, hey, Magdeburg, we're going to claim your land. Why? Because we can. I'm going to come back from you. Let's ask for the royal marriage with Saxony again. There we go. No, we asked for it with on hold. Ah! No! Nuts. Mistakes were made. Many mistakes were made. Alright, that is all we've got time for this particular episode. I am the Gameblot. Thank you once again for tuning in. We'll see you next time.